think we're live. We'll just double check. Waiting, refresh. Just want to see I'm live here. Manage videos. Give me about 2 seconds.
Invest playing every role. Invest the whole still, man, you out of control. Atlanta Shield Billy's rolling deep on the beat. No more smoking mirrors, we see the truth. Popping every bubble, we taking back the booth. The Atlanta Shield Billies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports Card HQ, we see right through you. Atlanta Shield Billies, breaking every view. Cashing out the fake clout, bringing truth to the crew. In disposal with cool shields, every pack like this you lose. Atlanta Shield Billies coming in, disposal rules. Atlanta Shield Billies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports Car HQ, we see right through you. Atlanta Shield Billies breaking every view. Cashing out the fake clout, bringing truth to the crew. Got a squad of millions just to pad his stats. Call collector 2 frontin' heavy like he owns the rats. Stacking on the ground, much of packs he can't alone. Employees frontin' hype, they own the bag. But every car they sell is just a house of plastic drag.
All right. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I know there's at least one lady. Welcome, Sports Card Queen. Welcome, all the fellas. I have a lot of topics I want to go over. Yeah, yesterday, let's just get right into it. Sports Card Radio. How many people we got in here? I've noticed with other lives, you try to wait for people to come, but we waited a couple minutes. Sports Card Radio's live. It really failed. It was almost sad to see. I tried to stay the whole time, even when I wasn't watching. I have family in town. Let's see if we can go to it real quick. I didn't have it up. We'll talk about this Little League World Series tomorrow. Is the final game against the World, but Las Vegas did win. Summerlin South won the Little League World Series, like United States, I guess. They beat Connecticut today. But let's go to Sports Card Radio because they're live. First of all, their last one was and then yesterday they went into straight, like their first topic was just promoting themselves, how good they are, how long they've been around, how this website's made 7 figures. I just don't see that. If you look down, I mean, there are some ads, Break with Mama breaks, Mojo breaks. So it just become, they're just like everyone else. Their website is just, this is not a 7. This is not 100,000. 7 figures is $1 million. Since why would this website ever make $1 million? None of us had even heard of it before YouTube and before we knew who Sports Car Radio is. I want to get into Ken Goldin. Someone been emailing me about the 1-of-1 card. And so there is more on that. We'll get into that. Someone's been emailing me about repacks. I don't think they're a sustainable product. So I'm not really, I really enjoy this guy's emails. Very thorough, very good. I just can't take the repack seriously because I don't think it's long-term. But he argues how like they're buying cards and repackaging them, so they're paying 90% of value on these cards. It's upping some of the, what's up, Tom? Perk cards, good to see. Yeah, yesterday's live was terrible. Yesterday's live was disappointing, but it showed in the numbers. That's what I wanted to do. My mind goes everywhere. It showed in the numbers because their first live stream back, which probably didn't do as good as they wanted, it still did all right. What's going on here? Give me a sec. My mom's birthday was last week. My brother and sister are in town. They went to go see Backstreet Boys live at the Sphere tonight. Sphere is an awesome venue, by the way. Never seen a concert there, but their video, their movie that was there was awesome. Anyways, they're there now. There was 12,000 on their one coming back a month ago. And yesterday, I think the most I saw views was like 350 at once, 350 people in there. So, I mean, that's not what they were expecting. And to only get 3,000, just listening to them, they've lost their fire. They've lost the credibility. They weren't calling out anything. They were talking about how they think Arena Club is going to succeed and do well. That's a good model, whether it's Courtyard, Fanatics is going to copy it. I don't think mystery packs will be long-term. They were arguing how hobby boxes are so high, you could go into a mystery pack and get, maybe you get 80% value instead of 20% out of a hobby box. I just would argue people get burnt on mystery packs and stop. There's no reason to keep going. So Sports Car Radio's live was garbage. While we're starting off here, I do want to get just through this story. Here's the Little League World Series bracket. We've kind of been following. The Mountain is where is Las Vegas. It's funny, it's Mountain, but I guess that's just the division there. And they had Mountain on their uniforms. They won 61. It's a double elimination bracket, 5-3. They win 1-0, and this is where they lose 7-3. But then let's see, they moved down here and beat the Southeast, and then they end up beating Metro today, which was Connecticut 2-8. And so they'll face Caribbean loss to China. What is it? Taiping, I think. Anyway, so it's us versus Asia Pacific. I think it's China Taiping. I might be saying that wrong. So that's the story there. Why not watch a little bit, tad bit of it?
I'm surprised they sent him. I mean, this is a shot out to Puerto Rico, who has got a great arm. And then how about this?
The jerseys were very similar color. I didn't like that.
Because they are getting a back, but as soon as
Same style.
He says, hold on, I'm going to complete this.
Got him.
Tag you, get out of this.
Anyways, that was from 2 hours ago. Nevada moves on to the internet. I get they were the champs of the U.S., which is kind of cool. So, anyways, that's that story. We'll move past Sports Card Radio's terrible live yesterday. Just didn't go the way they wanted. They've lost a lot of their mojo. A lot of people didn't show up. A lot of regulars were not there. The content was good at best. That's being nice. I just want to see what else we got here. Ken Goldin. Let's do the Ken Goldin story. I am losing my voice though with teaching again and coming back here, going live. Yeah, my voice is feeling it. I got to be better with like candy and lozenges and stuff. All right, so let's start with the email. Someone's been emailing me saying that Ken Goldin has a 1-of-1 triple auto, logo Automan. Another breaker says he has it. This is the big NBA card here. We have a picture of it right here. Curry, LeBron, Durant. It's 1-of-1. This was tops now. You had to buy the tops now. I don't think, has this card surfaced? Do we know? I mean, all these, nobody. So anyways, he's sending me that they have a fake one up. It's a custom card. And today or yesterday, he sends me this. Yes, Goldin Auctions recently pulled a custom. That's a big one there. How do you pull a custom triple auto? What are they buying that they're pulling a custom triple auto of this card? Custom. I mean, not real, fake. Fugazi. The card was pulled following back. And it was pulled from auction following backlash from the card community, which exposed the item as a third-party creation rather than authentic Topps product. The item was custom, not legitimate. The card used genuine sticker autos from the three guys, so it's really all three of their autographs. However, the card itself was handmade item, and it looks exactly like the real thing. I mean, let's be honest. It's identical. The owner of Ken Goldin took action after collectors pointed out it was fake. Goldin Auction CEO Ken Goldin had the list removed. He stated he would not have that type of card on his platform. Now, here's the problem with a lot of this is you're hiring Sports Card Nonsense recently did this. People are doing their social media. People are doing the auctions, not necessarily card people. And so stuff gets misrepresented all the time. You end up with, this is as dirty as it gets. This is not good for your company. Is it going to make a big enough dent in the company? Of course not. Are people going to really highlight this as a huge problem? Of course not, because they're all in bed together. But this is a problem. This should never have been on the auction site. If people didn't recognize and call it out, it would have sold for quite a bit of money. And it looks like the exact card. This is where we're at right now. It looks like the exact card. It's a little disappointing. Let's see if I can hit this right. I think I did it wrong.
Atlanta Shield.
Yep. I just love this little part.
Hillbillies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports Card HQ. We see right through you.
So Sports Card HQ probably won't make a story on this, even though it's big, and that's who apparently the most views gets, or the people go to Instagram. Let's watch this together. Where is the triple lip? It is 3 days ago. After a mysterious custom version of the car was posted and quickly taken out from Goldin Auctions, one of the biggest auction sites, one of the biggest names that have a fake the biggest card out there right now is this. I would argue most modern is not going to hold value. Sure, some of these type of cards definitely will hold value. This was a huge moment. By the way, who was the best player on the court? Was it LeBron? Because it wasn't. Who was the best goddamn player on the court in Team USA? It was Curry by miles. He's the one they leaned on to win the whole thing. Curry hit huge shots. Curry's not young. He's 36, 37 years old, and he was the best player on that court. And people that say LeBron is the best player of all time, they drank some Kool-Aid. The guys talk about the whereabouts of the real card. And so this is about a minute long. Let's just watch it together. We'll look at some of the comments. I don't think there are many. And I think it's on mute. Now, I don't like this. I don't use Instagram that often, but what I notice is how do you rewind? I can't start this thing over. I'm going to look at the comments real quick. I don't use Instagram often. I found this clip off Instagram, and I hate on both Facebook and YouTube, I could click on this and just rewind to the beginning. Why in the hell would I not be able to rewind this thing? And maybe it's user error, but I've tried and I don't understand how to rewind it. It's what's up, Mike? Tennessee couponer. Curry's 37. Definitely the best guy on that court. Hambo, you see people are calling you a shill since you blasted the professor on Neil. I didn't see that, but that's interesting. Hey, blast away, blast away. I know. Here's the thing. I know I'm I'm at least telling my truth. I'm not going to say I'm in the right because that's subjective. But I know I'm not saying anything I don't believe. I believe, and some of the commenters on this live make it a little easier to say because we feel the same way. Bargain Boxer, we think a lot alike. Al, I got a decent Curry collection. Curry, man, his rookie cards, I think Curry's going to be widely collected in years to come. I mean, his stuff was low pop, low print run. Curry is more flashy than LeBron. Maybe I'm biased. I'm not a LeBron guy. I'm a Curry and Kobe guy. Tom's, who else we got in here? Nally, or no, Kelly Collectibles. Who made that song? It's by, who's it by? Relmatic. YouTube, Spotify, Relmatic, RELLMATIC, Relmatic. Let's just take more comments and we're going to watch this video together. Curry is an alien, no doubt. Who is Ham? Ham is part of, what the hell is your so-called? I always forget and I'm sorry. Inside, what the hell? You could type your show name. He has a show with Sports Card Dad, Flippin' Steve, and Neo Cards and Comics. And the four of them have been doing it a while. They're all separate channels. I asked Sports Card Out how they met. They said they met all through just making content. And a couple of the guys I'd say I find more real or honest than a couple of the others. But if Ham's talking trash, that's fine. I mean, I do enough of that myself. But I do think I'm too. I'm going to hit play. It bugs me. I can't rewind this. I can't believe what's Instagram doing. Here we go.
There's that USA triple auto. Curry, LeBron, and Durant. Never surfaced, nothing. So all of a sudden this card surfaces and it's on Goldin auctions and it's all sticker autos. And then you read the title and it says custom card. What in the world is going on? And at the time,
so anyways, they find this custom card there real quick before I hit this. Yeah, the live was bad yesterday. The live was bad before. The one a few months ago where they got 12,000 views all said and done, not there live once. But the regulars were there. A lot of people were there. A lot of people were there. And yesterday didn't have that same feel. But because of the one a month ago was so poor, it was so bad, they should have card. What I'd love to do is start having people call in. I need to figure out how to make that happen. That escalates a show. That elevates a show. I wanted to hear people challenge them. I wanted to hear people calling more often. They wait till the first half hour was just pumping themselves. I've been doing this. I'm the best. My website brought in $1 million. No, it didn't, dude. This thing right here, it's only advertisement. This is a video from months ago because they don't make videos anymore. Here's July 5th and 6th, 10 a.m. advertisement. Here's Mamba Breaks advertisement. Here's Mojo Breaks advertisement. It was and then they just go into why they're just trying to dog fanatics and as to why these new mystery packs are going to work. It was a bad show. It wasn't good. I tried to support. I stayed in the live even when I wasn't around downstairs with family. It was bad. It wasn't good. I don't blame you unsubscribing. Let's finish this video really quick. I just got my bad. Professor, can you comment on how absolutely crazy it is that Ken Goldin admitted essentially silence of breaking the news? Let me see. Comment on how absolutely crazy is it? Ken Goldin essentially bought their side. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, he really did. But what I noticed, it's not just Goldin. They were ready to take some money and monetize it. Because look what they've done with their website. They've taken Mama Breaks. They've taken Mojo Breaks. I mean, this is just where they're at now. Maybe they were bringing up Arena Club yesterday to try to say, hey, let's do it. But why advertise with them? They're not making videos anymore. I think nobody's respecting the live at the moment. Professor, pay for YouTube. I have YouTube Premium. I don't have it on Professor Sports Cards. So maybe that's something I should just pay for. I have my own. What I do, I watch tons of YouTube, mostly not card stuff, but I do watch tons of YouTube, and I cannot stand advertisements. I do pay for YouTube Premium. I recommend it for anyone that watches a lot of YouTube. Here we go.
I think this was up to $1,800. Turns out Ken Goldin wasn't aware of the listing, and when he got wind of this, and he pulled this custom card, rightfully so.
There's a whole lot of trademark infringement going on in that card.
But it does beg the question, where is this card? Because I think Mahan came out and said that, hey, it's been sent out. Is there even any of these cards on eBay?
I just checked an unopened pack. The most recent sale is $5,000 for an unopened pack.
Did we buy any of those?
I got one and I got a pack.
Go back. Go back in time.
If I
The end of this video is terrible. I'm not going to put you through it. Just them trying to put the DeLorean and da-da-da. But anyways, this card right here has it shown up out of a pack? If packs are still selling for $5,000, obviously people think it's still out there. This article is written on August 17, 2025, so just a few days ago. Let's scroll down and look at it quickly. Oh, excuse me, I got burps. You know that. Hey, Raiders. All right, let me get this. A recent incident involving a one-of-kind Olympics triple auto featuring Curry, LeBron, and Durant was briefly listed, then pulled. And I want to thank this emailer who was all on it, trying to get me to do a video. I didn't know much about it, and now it seemed the card was out there. I was getting emailed that the card's out there. Another breaker has the card. The card hasn't even been pulled, and now it's off the auction site. It's no longer there. The card in question, this is a bigger problem. I'll get into let me do the one thing at a time. That's how my brain is everywhere. We'll get into this, and then the bigger problem is this is happening all over the place with non-card people. It's business people. The card in question was listed in Goldin 2025 August Elite Auctions number 149, and it featured authentic sticker from Curry, James, and Durant. The signatures were genuine, but just like I made a video recently, if you haven't seen it, there's tons of fake cards out there, and this card looked exactly real. Confusion spread quickly. Some speculated it might be the Topps Olympic card. Maybe it's actually there, but why wouldn't it be a bigger, why wouldn't that be a bigger deal? And then they remove it. Okay, so the autos are real, and it just custom. Wild that this card has finally hit the table, but pretty lame. It's stickers. I don't think this card should be worth anywhere near the bounties, and it's also fake. It wasn't real. 1900. And then Goldin comments himself, I saw it just now and told my guys to pull it. I do not want that type of... So this is the problem. Is it... Oh. It's all my guys. Sports Card Nonsense did this recently, where now, they're having people pump their social media, create their shorts. It's taken out of context. A lot of times they say something where I'm like, I know that's not really Gio's thought. I know that wasn't his train of thought, but because someone's editing and clipping his social media stuff, it comes out as misrepresented. And right here, I do believe Ken Goldin I would like to think Ken Goldin would not put a fake custom card up on Goldin Auctions, especially probably the biggest card out there right now. But because as people who are not card people, these are business people, they don't know shit. And that somehow this card ends up on his auction as a fake. I mean, that's just not good. Not good. It was selling for $1,900 on August 17th, since been taken down. Wild that this card has finally hit the table. Pretty lame. Let's see what the post. It's a custom card. What do you know? Custom card, and it looks just like the real thing. Seen better customs, I'm sure. Custom cards are an issue. Why hasn't Topps or Panini or anyone went after these things yet? That's probably gonna have to happen. I mean, this is too. They're all over the place. Stuff I can't even put on YouTube is out there for high prices. Let's jump into the comments. For Sports Card Nonsense, jump the shark. I know that's a bummer. It really is a bummer. They all want the money. I mean, to keep afloat, they all have to take money. That's one thing I would agree with Sports Card Radio yesterday. I mean, they didn't necessarily put it like that, but the way I would put it is, yeah, we see Mojo Sports taking Arena Club money in ads because he needs the extra money to stay afloat. We see Jeff shilling all these different stuff. Why? He has a lot of employees. He has a lot of overhead. He needs the extra money. So this card was fake. It was put on Ken Goldin's site. Goldin Auctions have since been taken down, but fake cards are a problem. And even the people at Goldin Auctions didn't know what they were doing with this thing. It does say custom cards. If this is the actual listing, I will give them credit. Steph, LeBron, Durant, multi-signed custom card. But you can't put this out there. You cannot. I mean, maybe it goes to eBay because eBay's doesn't check for these things. But you cannot have someone like Goldin Auction site putting this out there. Hey, Will Greer, longtime viewer and listener and commenter. Buy yourself a Will Greer on me. Hey, bro, I appreciate that. Will Greer, $2. Thank you so much, man. Always fun. Hi, Rhonda. I think that's Sports Card Queen, could be wrong, not sure. I can see the card was authenticated, but it wasn't right. Why the hell would they list that in the first place? 100%. Why would they list this? Because I'll tell you why. Same thing I make the comp to sports card nonsense. It's not just them, by the way. They are now paying people that are not card people, that are just social media people, business people looking at the line, top dollar, and things like this happen. And it's not good. It's just not good. And it's crazy to see that this fake card, it could do that, looks real, man. I mean, maybe it doesn't look real, but these cards are becoming identical to the real card. And so this was a problem. This was a problem. I just want to play the little part I like again, so bear with me 10 seconds.
Atlanta Hillbillies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports Car HQ, we see right through you. Atlanta Hillbillies breaking every view, cashing out the fake clout, bring the truth to the.
They're all in on it, whether from Atlanta, where the hell this guy lives, Ohio, card collector, Pac-Man. I don't know. Maybe it's all East Coast guys. Where's Ken Goldin from? What's up with the East Coast doing this? I feel like it's the two West Coast guys I know are me and Sports Car Radio. Now Sports Car Radio is sold out. Look at this on their. They're trying to say their website yesterday at Tops brought in 7 figures one year. That's over $1 million. What? Maybe at the craze, I just don't see it. Why the hell would this bring in that much? Now you're scrolling down, you're like, oh, okay, they're pumping a card show, but not just that. Now they have Mama Breaks here. Site contains affiliate links for be compensated. Mojo Breaks. So what value is this website really? What value does this website have except promoting themselves? Micro influencers. Was the previous one July 17th? Yeah, they didn't come out with an agenda, and their agenda was garbage, and they didn't talk about it. It was a bad live. Their live was heavily down from previous. I think at Tops they had 300 people in there, 350. It wasn't good. So we have that. Where's the repacks? This guy did such a good job. I have a hard time taking this repack thing serious because I just don't believe it's a long-term thing. Great hypothetical. Let's break down using some market mechanics and principle. Hobbyists is 60%. So you're telling me 40 already. I have a hard time with this because I don't think 40% of the community is a repacker. 60% hobbyist. It's not. Is it that high at this point? Has everyone just moved to repacking? Am I wrong? So that's my first issue with this is I don't think it's 40% and I think it's short term. I think you can do this short term. In the 90s, people were doing this. Yeah, it's a little more flashy now with websites, big money. I don't think repacks are a long-term thing where Sports Car Radio was trying to say they are. Near-term effects, liquidity increases. Because repackers consistently need inventory, they create steady buy-side pressure. And I'll say this, I agree. I went to this was like 6 months ago, though. Not this time. Las Vegas Card Show had someone, and I had some vintage basketball, and he bought it all at like 80% comp. Why? Because he said he could use it for his repack. So yes, I do agree that at some point they are constantly buying. Prices for mid-tier and liquid cards, graded rookies, desirable PCs are likely to stabilize or rise. I think he did a great job of this. I don't agree with this. That's why I haven't put it in a video. I think he did a great job. I put his other email and made a whole video on it. I forget what the damn topic was because I'm go, but he did a great job. But I just don't agree with the repack side. Velocity Group 2 keeps money circulating. A card could be sold multiple times in a year. This boosts transaction volume to support short-term pricing. I mean, I sold this stuff at a card show. That's not tracked. I mean, a lot of the stuff they're buying won't even be tracked on the sites. They're not picking up mass quantity on eBay. They're not picking up mass quantity where you're tracking it. They're generally buying their bulk a different way. Now, when PSA buys back a card from you, now they offer the buyback program. Does that get tracked? When they offer 220 on the Brock Bowers instead of 250 where it's selling for, does the 220 price get tracked? Probably not. Long-term effects. If too many repacks flood the market, confidence in originality and rarity may weaken. I think that's already happened. Buyers may start discounting prices on singles because they know the exit is mostly through repacks. I just don't see repacks being long-term. And I could be wrong, but I just don't see repacks being long-term. What else do I have? We looked at the Las Vegas winning the Little League World Series today. They beat Connecticut, so that tomorrow they play in the international game versus China. I thought I had so much up, but I guess we ran through a lot of it. Let's see what else I have. I liked this. This guy put up a Stone Cold out of 10 on card auto. I thought just looking at some of these other on card autos would be cool. anything. It's all wrestling. I didn't think it. Oh, there's a Jim Brown. I mean, yeah, so how did Jim Brown exactly? It's 2012. I guess Jim Brown was probably still alive. He died more recently, so I guess they got him to sign it. It's weird seeing all the old guys just pop up with auto. I saw Burt. I'm gonna say his name wrong. He's a pitcher, and I'm gonna butcher his last name. Played in the 60s and 70s. Anyways, he had a whole bunch of cards that Top sent to him to sign. He's like, thanks for sending these to me. But it's just going to flood the market eventually. Oh, is that Mike Allstott? No, Mike Evans. Mike Evans, my bad. I would have preferred Mike Allstott, but that is a cool looking card on card auto patch. We got Pedro Martinez, one of my favorite pitchers of all time. Pedro, the guy. I think I have this same card, this Rhea Ripley auto rookie. It's numbered to something. What do we got here? Bears are Matt Forte. Ouch. Something like this is probably real cheap. Let's look it up. Let's go see what something like that. Something like that. It looks cool if you're a Bears fan. It is kind of cool to add to the collection. What does a Matt Forte rookie patch auto go for? Was it numbered? No. I'm just curious. Because it is, if you're a Bears fan, did it have a year on it? It wasn't. It doesn't. And it's also probably not a rookie card, eh? That's not a rookie card. Matt Forte jersey. What do you want to call it? Patch auto. 70 people in here. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for supporting, guys. It's been fun to watch channel grow. I'm losing my voice a little. This one was numbered to $9.99, $42 from 08. We have 09 numbered to 50 for $54, $37. That one's not as cool looking. Let's find it. Oh, here's the same card. This is the same card, right? An SGC 9, yeah. $115. Probably still a little overvalued. Number to 49. It's not his rookie. It's 2015. I'm actually surprised to see it sold for that. Oh no. All sales. Let's see. Car Ladder seems to me to be user friendly. This was August 14th, 2025. It's the only sale they have here. This one that we were looking at is not PSA or SGC. It's not graded. So maybe you get this for, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks, which just seems a little overvalued to me. Why does anyone, but anyways, number to 99. Let's keep scrolling. Jeff Jarrett. John Wood. What is this? NASCAR. I don't know. This is a racer of some point. I don't know who John Wood is. Damn, this guy has nice cards. It's a beautiful Steph Curry. Jesus. It has a nice Curry. Oh, did we lose it? We lost it. Happy birthday to my boy Max Crosby. Hell yes. Max Crosby's the man. August 22nd. That's today. Max Crosby's so good. We can't waste him. Let's check comments real quick. I don't have much else. We've been on 27 minutes. I mean, we can scroll Instagram. I wanted to scroll through sports card nonsense. I always find that page interesting. Let's do that. Then I'll check comments. I like looking for stuff that has a lot. This has some engagement. What's going on here? I just received this card I purchased on eBay. When I purchased, it had no cracks. I just emailed the pic to the seller. What's your opinion? Yeah, you return it. I mean, if you bought this and it got shipped this way, even if they don't accept returns, you return this bad boy. It is cracked. Why would you want this? Cool looking card. Hank Aaron All-Star 1961 SG 4.5. It's not expensive. I mean, you could go out and get this card yourself. But yeah, you get it sent cracked. You return it. 231 comments. Let's see. Talk about disappointment for PSA. Sent this Ripken in May. Took a few months before the guy got to me. Doesn't meet minimum size requirements. That is my scare. I've had this same issue at card shows. I bought a bunch of 1986 rookies. I sent them in. Most of them came back graded. Guess which one didn't? The Barkley. Probably the most expensive of the bunch. It came back just like this, that it was trimmed or what didn't meet the right requirements. So whenever you buy raw from a card show, it makes me always worried. It's like, why didn't they grade it? It looks really good. Why aren't they grading that? Especially the old stuff. The new stuff, like someone said, hey, I bought a Jalen Hurts recently, and he says, I don't grade. And I fine, fair. I believe him. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I took him for value, but for face value. But whenever you buy a card raw, this could happen, and it is frustrating when it does. It's definitely frustrating when it does. I'd rather have the raw 6. SGC will grade it. Maybe that's another option. I've only ever done PSA. Maybe you do take the chance to send it to SGC. Does SGC still charge you? I know PSA still charges you. There was a company out there that doesn't charge you. Arena Club, not. Let's see. Arena Club sucks. Sports Card Rate is a sellout and full of crap. Yeah, man, that was disappointing. It really. Mike Petty. I wanted you to call in Sports Car Radio last night. Yeah, they lost a lot of credibility. It shows in their live stream yesterday. They didn't get the numbers they normally do. Their topics were terrible. They're clearly not doing this daily. They're clearly not, obviously, they're not making content anymore. When you're making content, you're in on it. I mean, you have to stay in on some of the new stuff, the news, not everything. You have to pick and choose, but sports car radio is out of touch at the moment. And that's disappointing because some of their older videos, that stuff was the best out there. That stuff was the best. What else we got? One of Sports Car Radio is from California. He said if you pay more in tax, just make more money. One of Sports Car, they were both from Cali, but one just recently moved to Arizona. Mojo is sooner leaving. We can go check out his page. Mojo, I don't understand how you'd assume that channel is going to die. Who watches that? How was the show? Was there a lot of Shadori? I mean, they didn't even talk about that. I went to the Front Row Card Show a week ago. I didn't see any Shador Sanders. I wasn't necessarily looking. And I would say that show is 67% Pokemon or non-sports at this point. There was plenty of sports there, probably 30%. I did not see a lot of Shador stuff. A lot of Jordan Love. Didn't see a lot of Jalen Hurts. That's kind of who I wanted to pick up. I think stuff's too cheap right now. Maybe you're asking Petty how the show was. Got it. I think he went to the West Coast Card Show. Even Tables had mystery packs. Let me ask Petty. At the National, there was a lot of mystery packs, but what I noticed is no one was buying them. Very rare. They were sitting there. There was plenty. Even at this show, there was mystery packs. I wasn't paying as much attention, but I don't think those mystery packs are flying off the shelf. Just like in the 90s, man. We all went to card shops in the 90s. Eventually, they all had mystery packs, and they sat there. Grab bags. I mean, maybe at a cheap price for a kid. Other than that, we weren't buying them. People were not buying them. Adults were not buying them. I wasn't even an adult. I was a kid and I knew better. Hey, what's up, Annoy? Repacks are a sign of pending crash. I agree. Fully agree. And another one, them taking all the advertising money, even if they don't believe in the company, even if they think it's a bad product, they're taking that money. Why? Because it's going to crash. Cards aren't going to, cards will still be a thing. People still love vintage. There's going to be a modern, there's going to be an ultra modern base. But what it is right now, I don't think can stay. I don't think they stay propping it because the money's going to fall dry eventually. Now, one thing I have been thinking, maybe I need to do the math on this. Those companies don't need a lot of customers. You need about 100 customers. You know what? You need 30 people to fill a break, maybe 20 people to fill a break, loyal people that are spending money with you. So you don't need thousands or even hundreds of customers. I think 100 good following customers, you're kind of good. I mean, as long as you have people filling up breaks. Now, if they're running a ton of breaks, maybe okay, 200 to 300 customers. They don't need a ton of customers. So at what point do those customers start fading? Or SCB mentioned it's like a buffet line where people leave, but people are just waiting to get in. So all these noobs end up getting in with them. They leave, but will the buffet line ever stop? But they don't need a ton of customers. Sports Car Radio Live was garbage. Ken Goldin's got a 101 rookie card that he had to take down from his site because it's fake. It's a custom card. Why would this ever end up on his site? It's not good. And it just shows that business, not card people running this stuff. The people that are cutting the shorts for social media people, they're just a team of social media people, not card people. The people running this site are most likely just a team of business people because someone knows what they're doing. They wouldn't allow this into the auction. It's ridiculous that this was put in the auction. And I know I might be losing viewers when I play 10 seconds of this song, but it keeps me going and my voice needs a little break.
Atlanta Shillbillies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports Car HQ, we see right through you.
Yeah, man. Is that them? I didn't even realize that was them. That's him, huh? That's our guys. Our guys. I heard Ken Goldin the other day was talking trash on Tops. It's like, man, you're gonna be bold to go talk trash. Good for him talking trash on Tops and what Fanatics is doing. But now he's putting this garbage card onto his onto his auction. They had to take it down. They did take it down, community backlash, but this was not a good look. And I agree with the repacks. It's a sign that something's not good. I agree. We look at single prices. They've all continued to fall. We look at the views and the comments on some of these channels. They're down. So it's not going to go away. Sports cards will always be around. But what it is right now, it has to die at some point. I would assume it would die at some point. I have First off, my voice is kind of getting me going live teaching all week, the last couple weeks. Great kids. I have 36 students. It's a lot. It wears on you. The overall very good group, great group. They're going to have to bring in a third teacher at some point because we just have too many students. So my voice is feeling it. Probably go another 20, 30 minutes. I had something else I wanted to mention just now, especially the Ultra Modern. Oh, Ultra Modern is just junk. The problem with it, though, Annoy, is that there's a few cards that aren't junk. This real card, when this real card surfaces, it's not junk. I mean, that's a 1-1 from Team USA. They won it all. Big game at the end. Some games that were tough. Curry balled out. They've never signed a card together, the three of these guys. This card, even though it's ultra modern, will stay high in price. These MLB debut batches will stay high in price. But 99% of ultra modern and the stuff we're going to get, the stuff you realize you stop buying it because it's just garbage. It's all garbage. It all looks alike. Every year they're putting out a new LeBron auto patch. Every year they're putting out a new Durant auto patch. Every year they're putting out a new Tatum auto patch, and it just waters everything down. It's really too bad. Wow, and I dropped 40 to 50. Let me just catch up on comments real quick. Repacks have a 2-year shelf life. I mean, if we're all thinking it, I agree. And it's more big money. Non-card people are looking at, hey, they pumped up sales. They made sales look good. They did good. And so, hey, corporate money has come into Courtyard, has come into Arena Club. And the one thing I saw with Arena Club at the National, no one at their booth. No one was at the Graded Grails booth buying mystery packs there. Mystery packs were sitting at tables. I wanted to see if Mike Petty was saying the same thing about the West Coast Card Show. I just felt like mystery packs, and it's something you have to pay attention to. Maybe he wasn't paying attention to that, but I feel like the mystery packs will die. Hustle Jeff Wilson again on his own trade night, sponsored by fuck it. What else we got in the comments? And then I'm going to look at sports card nonsense just a little bit more. Matt Forte was underrated. Yeah, one of the better running backs the Bears have had since I've been around. I kind of miss Walter Payton. Good for fantasy. Got in the end zone. I collect Matt Forte. So, all right, some Matt Forte love. But, okay, so the guys from Matt Forte, I just don't understand. You want a 2015 autograph of him? I want the rookie. I mean, I'm just such a rookie guy. What does this guy say? Jeremy is shocky. I'm buying hard. He was fun. Definitely a personality. Bears were good in 86, no doubt. I was born in 85. Let's see. Just curious. I'm just checking chat real quick, and then we'll go back to scrolling. Coming back. Yeah, the sports card. I mean, I won't talk about it anymore. It's my last time. The sports card radio live was way down in numbers. Didn't do as good. They didn't sound credible. They didn't sound the same. It's just not that same fire, same passion. They're clearly not in it anymore. And they're just going to keep getting less and less on their lives. Now, if they could come back with a video, a really good video a month, we would watch. You know, I do think that, but the video has to be like their old stuff. It has to be exposing things. It has to be talking with good evidence. And maybe some people will argue their stuff was always sensationalized. I mean, they did take another side, and they even say it in their lives. You have to go hard. You have to take a stance. And maybe you could argue their stuff was always a little one-sided. It's better, you know, if you could show both sides, people take you a little more credible. In the more recent video, I tried to show Sports Card Dad. I don't love their content at all, but I don't think their views are bought. I don't think their comments and likes are bought. I think it's very organic. I think Scotty B Cards, baseball, Chris Sewell, I interview Monday. So at some point next week, we'll come out with his interview. And I'm going to focus on what he thinks about. I don't want to put him on the spot with content creators. It's not his brand, but I am curious his take on mystery packs. I am curious his take on his business since COVID to now. Has it, you know, where are we at with his business? He does it. I love how I really enjoy, I respect that on his channel. He's not, hey, buy my stuff, go to my site, buy this. I don't watch his stuff that much anymore because it's not YouTube friendly. It's not so entertaining, but maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just out of it a bit, but I do respect the fact that he's not, shilling his own stuff on his platform. If you're just joining, we went over Ken Goldin having this 101 triple auto fake custom card on his site. They had to take it down. It was a 1900 with 13 days. This was going to sell for a lot of money, even being fake and sticker auto. I don't really buy in repacks. We're just searching through sports card nonsense, kind of looking at some bigger things. I like to check if there's a lot of comments. I'm interested. 2 comments. Who cares? 140 comments. Spent 200 on 3 packs and hit this. Gold football. What do you buy the packs on? Real packs? I mean, good for you. Arena Club. Oh, Jesus, Arena Club. They're offering him $23. What is this? That can't be right. Good for you, man. I mean, how much were the packs? I don't believe he only, 200 on 3 packs. Keep buying and let's see. Talk to me. Alex, keep buying and talk to me later, because the way these things worked is, dang, I dropped 500 on several packs, and best I got was a David Ortiz PSA 9 rookie. I mean, he got 50, 60, $100 back on 500. Keep spending money like that. It's not going to go well. Let's check the comments, see what people have to say on Arena Club here. It's hot in this room. This room gets bad AC. It's over 100. The temperature is finally dropping next week. Thank goodness. I'd leave work and it's 118 degrees in my car. It's 110 outside. The kids didn't get recess all last week because of the heat. This guy spent 903 packs and got shit. Yeah, I mean, so good. This guy at least makes up for everybody else getting shit. Too many Arena Club graded cards in those packs. It's just proving sports card nonsense. Doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. We're 40 minutes in. I got 10, 20 minutes left. My voice is killing me. My 1-year-old niece is downstairs. My mom and brother and sister are at the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere. That's not for me. So my brother-in-law and my niece are downstairs. I've had such terrible luck with Arena Club. Of course, this guy just needs to keep buying, or he hasn't said how much he spent previous. I put 500 in Arena Club, bought 250 packs. I hit a Kobe game worn. I mean, that's awesome. And a Scoot Henderson. Total value, 550. If I said I keep doing this, I'll lose my money back and then some. So I asked to retrieve them. And smart man, Jonathan. Jonathan, you quit while you're ahead. He sees it and he pulled out. Wasn't he a rookie in 2017? So is this not his rookie? 2016. This is a 2000. It says something about 17 NFL draft at the bottom here. Redemption. So many haters here. There are almost 400,000 people in this group alone and millions in other groups. You don't think someone could hit a big card? Of course, but a lot of losers. And if they keep playing, they're going to lose. I keep seeing all these big cards for people I've been buying on Arena Club forever. Why, Fred? Why? And I've probably spent 8 to 10,000. I've not hit anything. Why are you keep spending $50 to $75? You spent 8 to 10 grand. What's going on here, Fred? You got a problem, or you're lying. What product did you pull this out of? Arena Club garbage. Definitely looks like some paid advertisers from Arena Club doing some great marketing. It's not. That's the other thing. People think I'm a hater. People think I'm trash talking. I don't know Matt. I don't know where the hell this guy lives. I don't know anything about him, but he has the same type of views I have. Definitely looks like some paid advertisers from Arena Club. You can't trust anything right now on social media. You really can't. Hey, look, another new member on a first day posting a huge hit from something that's garbage. It's almost likely staged. Oh, man. I don't know Kyle. No clue who Kyle is. I'm not paying him to say that. That's what we're all thinking. That's why my channel has slowly garnered views recently, is because there's a lot of people thinking just like us. We see through it. It's stupid. It's ridiculous.
Atlanta Shillbillies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports Car HQ.
We see right through you.
Atlanta Shillbillies breaking every view.
It's all fake and staged. Now that people are getting along off. I mean, this is just on me. Wow, man, Arena Club, how does this work? And anyone else have a good experience with these? No, don't do it. A car. That's so what I say to my wife. Now tell us the truth. Wes gets it. That's what I say to my wife. That's what I put on social media. When I hit a 4-team parlay, I show it. And the 90 other times I don't hit the 4-teamer, I'm not going to show that. Why would I show that? That's no fun. Honestly, I've spent way too much on Walgreens and veteran contenders, Jalen Hurts auto, Zenith, man, blah, blah, blah. Spent way too much. The GameStop power packs are going to be better. Oh, bro, he says Arena Club, slab packs, and Courtyard are BS, but he's going to say GameStop is going to be where it's at. Those mystery packs are going to be the best. Those mystery packs are the ones you want. Brian, what are you doing, man? Wake up. If you think these are, what do you work for GameStop? Are you a GameStop guy? Digital cards only like this. Do you ever get the physical? Yeah, you can mail the physical cards. Yes, you can. This is the worst thing that could have happened to this page. Now, company going to get so much more to screw others. Nah, people are going to see through it. Mike mentioned it's a 2-year window. You know, I mean, if people end up nobody veteran in the hobby is buying these. Anybody new gets out of them. I love AC. I got some color and blah, blah, blah. I love Arena Club. Congrats on the nice hit. Where'd you get these packs? He said it was, Jesus, nice hit. Oh, God, Jesus. People don't read. People can't read. He not even real, buddy. Just joined the group today and bragging. I mean, people are onto it. A lot of people think this is a fake post. Let's go see him. I see right through you. All right. Let's keep going. What do we got? 80 people in here. I probably got 15 minutes left. Just scrolling through sports card nonsense, seeing some nonsense. Anything with big comments, I kind of like to look at. How is a case of $21,000 when they are bought 30? Oh, who cares? What is this? What is this? My girl made me stop at Target in the middle of nowhere during a 5-hour travel for soda. So I grabbed a Mega, and boy, I was pissed off prior to going into Target, and now I'm not. So this is like a cool card now? What is this? And it's a Kaboom! Jesus. So they're making them of the older players. Do you want this? I mean, I wouldn't spend big money on this. Someone might. What does this go for? Larry Bird Kaboom. Larry Bird Kaboom. I see right through you. 15. Oh my God. This just came out then, this product, I'd assume. What? This is the other one. 20 that sells for $250. Here's one PSA 10, 1,500. So Kaboom. People want Kaboom, huh? 1,000. 875, 860. There's the new one now coming out July 11th, 2025. July 3rd, 2025 is the first sale for 1,000 I see. Then 875, 865, 900, 750. If we scroll all the way up, there's a one that recently sold for 1,500, which is like double the price of the others. So why does this one sell for 1,500? That's weird. I never trust those kind of sales. That's weird. Why? Best offer at 1,500. This one sold at 700. This is the same card. 800, same card. 750. So this sale kind of makes no sense. Even at 800. I find this card to be a little pricey. I guess maybe Kaboom's in demand, but at 1,500, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't normally scroll Instagram. Let's Boston Card Hunter, Run Good Life. This guy's normal. This joins sometimes. He makes some good stuff. On card Griffey. Fantasy drafts are starting 7 million. I don't like this guy. Who is this? Boston Card Hunter? No, this is like Jeremy somebody. Who's the guy on here? Not my favorite content creator in the world. To the right, Jeremy, I think something. Kayla collects. Jesus Christ, let's hear it. You can't rewind on Instagram. So stupid. Let's use kids to sell our product.
Probably stories.
Like this is what you want your kids doing? Put them they should be learning AI. They should be learning something else. They should be doing something else. This has no end game. This is not what you want your kids. This guy got his shirt off behind him. The hell's going on? Has he got a shirt on? Does it just match his skin color? It looks like it matches his skin color. All right. And they're doing WNBA. This kid doesn't watch no WNBA. Name your favorite female athlete not named Caitlin Clark.
Sabrina, all right, I like that answer. Serena Williams. All right, I would have to say Paige Beckers. That's one. Cooper. All I know is Caitlin.
Name your favorite female athlete that's not named.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry. That's how it makes me feel. What do we got? Ah, my goodness. Give me another video somewhere. Can you show me your workout plan? Bobby Witt. Definitely going to have in the clubhouse. Shut the fuck up. She caught the Jokic rack. World Cup. Hey, World Cup comes here next year. I will definitely be going. That's exciting. And then the Olympics 2 years from then on the West Coast, LA, some other cities in Cali. The videos are the most fun. How do I just look at reels? This button?
Tim Couch, how's it going, buddy? It's the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, we're going to take you with the first overall pick, okay?
That is not sports card related. That is fake as hell. Nah, I want sports cards.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here.
Whoa, is that OJ?
OJ Simpson of the draft. If I type in sports cards up top, nope. I'm not an Instagram user, as you can see here. Sports cards. Let's see how this goes. All a trial. It's all new to me. I've just been going live like this a few times with the video, but I think it could be fun. Let's take a look. That is just a photo. I want reels, motherfucker. You want to 70% off? This is all just advertising. All of it. Look, you type in sports cards. It's pretty much just all advertising.
Sports cards have been incredibly hot, but non-sports cards, Marvel, Star Wars, and others, they've been even.
That's makeup. I don't know how good you can see on your screen. That's makeup.
Hotter. Today we dive in.
Oh my God! Stop. I've always thought his Instagram, which he clearly doesn't do himself, was halfway decent. I thought who was ever posting the news to his Instagram was halfway decent. Oh, Jesus. What is the new thing doing this kid thing? It's everywhere. It is everywhere. Anything I see on Facebook, King of Cards, let's type him in. Can I type him in? I want to search King of Cards. How do I, come on now, search right there. King of Cards, maybe like that. Oh, kind of cards. No. Oh, I don't want to search sports card nonsense. So I just want to search Facebook King of Cards. This guy. How do I go to his page? It's always with kids. There's one, same kid. There's one. It's all kids. He's just, every reel, every time I see a video, it's of kids. Okay, he does Pokemon. I thought he did sports cards also. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong page. Anyways, it's always the same thing here with Jeff Wilson.
Can I ask you a question? Yep. Would you rather have this Russell Wilson rookie card?
Asking the kid, not the
adult.
$10
in cash.
$10 in cash.
Smart man.
Why did you choose that?
Because I like money.
And because I like money. Even this damn 10-year-old kid, I like money. I don't want the damn card. Fuck cards. Cards aren't going to do. I want money. People know that. People see that. Unless you're rich and are playing in the big game, like, you know, with 20, 30, 40 grand, but people with my kind of money, your kind of money, they think like this kid. I don't want to keep losing hundreds of dollars on product that's not, I'm just burning money.
I like money too. That's a good choice. That's for you. Can I ask you a question? Sure. Would you rather have this Javonte Williams rookie card or $5 in cash?
Javonte Williams rookie card.
It's a good decision.
It's a bad decision. This was a long time ago, 100-something weeks ago. All right. Why isn't it buy new? Why isn't it buy first? I want to see new news. Look at this. Let's use him to in our. Oh, God. This should be not right. This should be not allowed.
Hey guys, I'm here with Owen. Owen, it's great to see you again, man.
Hopefully it made this guy's day. I mean, hopefully Owen, this made his day. I can't imagine Jeff Wilson's making his day, but that's the only good thing I could see out of this. Otherwise, you're just using this on your video to get compassion, to get views.
How are you doing? So Owen, you guys probably remember we did a box battle with him last year at the National. I've gotten to know Owen.
That's about all I want to see. This was some hey, talk about BS. This is journalism at its finest. Any video, this is not what I ever saw, because I wouldn't go right when it's opening. How stupid are these people? Let's wait an hour. Let's wait 30 minutes. Let's wait. Why? Who wants to wait in this? This was just live.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
Look at this. Hold on.
This convention center is absolutely huge. So sure, this makes it, and it was a lot of people, but this makes it look, in my opinion, it's a little bit of sensationalism.
Wait for it. Look, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh my.
I mean, show it an hour from then and there's none of this exists. You know, just excited people looking to get in. Tom Brady, another shill of cards. Doesn't that suck? But I mean, I never was a Tom Brady guy anyways. So let's look at this Kobe.
Look at some of this stuff. First of all, how about all of these unbelievable Kobe Bryant cards?
Like, who buys this? Who can afford this? And if you could afford this, don't you put your money somewhere else? That's crazy. I remember. Yeah, it was some.
From Eminence. Look at the gold ink autos. This entire case is absolutely.
We ran through the stuff I wanted to see pretty quickly. I'm gonna let's see. Let's go to YouTube real quick. Oh, I don't want to do it on that one. Professor Sports Cards. Let's see if this will be Professor Sports Cards. Yeah. Okay. I want to check one thing. Let's do it this way. I have this guy coming on next week, baseball card collector, investor, dealer. I'd say his name wrong every time. I actually said it right this time. Chris Seawall, 72,000 subscribers. I find his channel is really organic. His numbers, it's got almost 8,000 views. And I think this is what a real card channel looks like. People getting way more views than this with the same amount of subscribers. Something is up. Then we have on the right, Sports Card Dad is trying to become this interviewer with these, but you have to, like, I don't know. Have you watched those? I have not. And I just find them fake and pushing and pumping. And it's another It's another infomercial, which I hope my interviews never feel like. But all these, that guy Jeremy Card, whatever, Madness, maybe it's Sports Card Madness. It's a weak interview. It's just part of the infomercial. It's part of being in bed with everybody else. We've been going almost 55 minutes, almost an hour. I probably have 10 minutes left in me. I'm kind of curious his take on the recap. So maybe we could watch that together and we'll probably call it from there. But thanks for joining. Thanks for hopping on. We went over Sports Card Radios live. We went over the Mary Gamble, who I just saw in the chat, in the comments. We went over the fake triple auto with Ken Goldin. Mary Gamble, another fake, just, yeah. Catching up in the comments. I guess I could do that while I hit play.
Baseball card collector, investor, dealer, in that order. Welcome, everyone. Today I wanted to sort of give a recap of my experience at the National. It's often a decent gauge as the hobby as a whole. And I didn't do any national content this year, so I figured I'd do a sort of a summary here 3 weeks after the fact.
I'm going to fast forward just a little. I want to see. He's going, okay, so he even has a newsletter he's pumping, but I mean, at least it's his own. All right. This is still the, damn it. This is still his ad right in the beginning. All right.
All sorts of high-end items, but
boo.
Cards, and there's multiple categories of things. I don't know what all these are. You can get an autographed jersey mystery box, a Cardsmith currency.
I want to see how, I don't remember seeing this at the National. I want to see how this thing did, because I don't think it did well. Another mystery pack. Now it's in a, oh, damn it.
Mega box, a graded Pokemon mystery box, or a graded sports card mystery box. And I mean, they're expensive. The Pokemon one's $75. The sports card one is here. But yeah, this is just like one snapshot.
I'm saying I never saw a line like this. Now, I never went within the first 30 minutes it was open. The first day on Wednesday, I went an hour in. Saturday and Friday, I went later, a couple hours in. So, but I never saw a line. I went in, I got in, no line.
Of what some of the lines looked like. It was after, and it's really not appealing to me. It sort of drains me when I'm in that vicinity. But as someone in my mid 40s, I think I'm probably not the target audience anymore.
Well, that's not true. We are. I mean, who's got the money? You are the target audience. They're trying to get the kids. So, because what they saw, Gary Vee believes in is nostalgia. So they'll have customers later. But my view is a lot of these kids will move on with life. A lot of these kids are going to have to do life, regular life. And maybe they come back to when they have money in 30 years. But at some point, these people, just like you, me, and everybody else, you have to go to college. You have to get a business. You have to figure it out. You have to make some money. You have to pay rent. I mean, that's the best way to put it. You got to pay rent. You got to pay for your car insurance. And at some point, real life kicks in, and all these new kids in it, they have to move somewhere into real life. Eventually, might they come back? Yes. But you're talking about 10, 15, 20 years. This was trade night. I would never. Who wants to? Oh, no. Is this the MVP room, which I didn't buy because I was only there a few days? If this is the MVP room, fuck that. This is what you're paying extra to be a part of? Who wants to be in this room? Not me.
So there are tons of people with amazing cards of all shapes and sizes, all value levels, vintage, modern, cheap stuff, expensive stuff, everything in between. And it's just sort of become like a show within a show that's a lot more casual. And the dealers are for the most part more collectors, so people are much more sort of willing to make a trade.
This is unfortunately his tone of his content. It's hard sometimes. It's one. Sorry, Chris. But it's just one tone. It's one. I mean, if I talk that way as a teacher on here, it's just hard to keep. You got to have some influx. You got to have, and it's no. I mean, Chris is just genuine. He's just being himself. He's garnered a large following or a loyal following doing it. But it's hard for me to watch a 9-minute video because it's very monotone. It's very one key. This video doesn't have a lot of his research. When he has research videos or he really dives deep into some, it's more interesting because his numbers. But this is hard to watch just because for me, and I'd assume others.
To make a deal, and I just think they've become a really cool staple of the National and obviously other large shows. The footage you see here is a trade night that broke out in the lobby of my hotel, and I was actually kind of surprised because.
All right, let's pause that. Your last video was talking about views per channel. YouTube counts a view. Even that's right. After 30 seconds, it does count a view. So what happens is a lot of these when you pay for advertising, it pops up in the middle. It pops up in the middle of somebody else's video. It pops up on the side of your screen. Sometimes when it pops up at the end, a lot of people commented on that one, that Jeff Wilson's videos run after they're asleep, or after one video, it goes to that. Well, that's part of the advertising. If someone keeps it for just 30 seconds, it counts as a view, but the engagement is a better metric to look at. No one's really watching, or the amount of views they have, 100,000 of them or 80,000 of them are just fake. They're that 30-second advertisement that people skip. And maybe it brings in a follower or two, but normally the subscribers you do bring in that way are not the ones you want. Yeah, when Jordan dies, that's interesting. Why did Boston Hunter leave the internet? I don't think he did, Mike. I think he's just going to focus on his shorts. I think his shorts will still be there. I think that's what he was even saying a couple weeks ago. But I think his long podcast, I expect to see a lot. If you're after years and years and years, if you're just talking to 20 people, 10 people, 100 people after years and years and years, at some point you got to say, hey, can I spend this time more wisely? That's why I created that website. It's like, hey man, I'm not getting the views I want. Maybe I create a site, not to shill stuff, just for research purposes. I haven't worked on it in a while because school started and the channel started to blow up. And while the channel was small, I was working. The beginning of summer, this is all I did. I should be putting on a few like Google ads on here just in case. I doubt it gets much viewership, but anyways, the hobbyscore.com was my little thing. I've coded this whole website. Here's all Steph Curry's rookie cards that I put on the site. It has their PSA grade, how many, what the price is. You can click on the card, go further. I give every card a hobby score. This is something I was working on. But now that the channel's doing a little better, I'm trying to put more of my time into making content. But anyways, baseball card collector. I'll interview him next week. I've watched his stuff for 5 years. I do respect his channel. Do I watch every video? No, but I'm looking forward to having a chat with him. If anyone has any ideas in the comments, because I do think it could get a little stale or boring, I got to make sure I'm bringing some good questions that aren't dirty. Don't put him in a bad position, but makes it interesting. I do have YouTube Premium, not on Professor Sports Cards, and that's why we're seeing this quick ad. Can't stand the ads.
Baseball card collector, investor, dealer.
Like, to how many people does this picture? This represents cards to me. Not the Bugatti, not the rich stuff, not what they're making it look like. This is what this picture is. Everything is cards in a nutshell to me.
Ryan cards. One's a 1985 Topps Tiffany. The other's a 1986 Topps Tiffany.
All right. That's that. We've been going a little over an hour. I think that's all I got in me. We looked at Sports Card Radio's live, which did not do well yesterday. It's way down from their previous live. They had some Bitcoin guy at the bottom. They never introduced who the hell that was, at least from when I was watching. We talked a bit about this fake one-of-one triple auto on Goldin website, Goldin Auctions. He had to take it down. It should have never been up in the first place. But we have non-card people operating the card world, and that's too bad. So we talked a little about that. We talked about repacks. I don't think this is the right guy. 230 followers is definitely not the same person that I see all the kid posts of. But it is a bit frustrating to see all that. I would like to see more reels. I find those interesting to look at.
Okay, Underdog. This is Underdog. We all know Joe Underhill. Hey, getting numbers. Hey, busted. Underdog.
Hey, girl. PSA 2s are worth more than the PSA 9s for this iconic card because there's just very few of them coming from Alt. Let's see what they got in their reels. Oh, look who they're using. Pac-Man and Mojo right off the bat. Let's end with these. We'll look at these and then we'll end there. Let's start with Mojo.
It's in a desperate time right now. I don't have cash, and we're cooked if I don't get cash. So I'm going to get cash now, and that's what they're offering.
Alt is an auction house, and one of the things we offer at the shows is...
This is an advertisement. This is not real. This is maybe mutually beneficial to both parties, but this is, again, all part of the problem. This just isn't real. Everyone in bed with everybody else, everybody propping everybody else up.
Our cash advance product. So we give you on-site appraisals for your car.
I can't even shut up. I'm not doing this. Does it do the same thing with Pac-Man?
So I'm back here with Matt, and we have this KD Exquisite RPA. So what is it you want to show me with this card? Yeah. So
again, in bed, not to. This is just it's mutually beneficial. They think.
One of the things that Alt is offering is our new Snap to Selfie.
What do you know? More of an advertisement. This is what we're offering. This is what we're doing. I don't give a shit.
Where you can instantly take a photo of your card, get an appraisal.
No comments. No comments. Of course not. Who would want? It does say 389 likes. That's hard to believe. All right, I'm gonna check comments and we're gonna get out of here. Let's see. T-Poop is a probably look like a wig. No one calls out Jeff. Y'all are afraid to get sued. He took a job for Fanatics. That Mike, I don't know, Teabag did. Goldin took it down because it was only fetching 19. I mean, it still had 13 days. I don't think that's the truth. I think that it was a bad look. It should have never been up in the first place. In 13 days, that thing would have gone for a lot more than $1,900. Dang, a lot of hate on Teapot in the comments. That's changed over the weeks. I hope you get to my post on Sports Card Nonsense about finding my Ian Happ 1 of 1. Did I miss that? I hope you get to my post on Sports Card Nonsense about me finding my Ian Happ 1 of 1. Huh. I'm going to have to go back and check for that. Love the content. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you, Will Greer, for the $2 earlier. You're better off buying Bitcoin, no doubt. Go buy some Doge. Depot is very selective with who he will reply to. Yeah, that's what I hear from all of them. I hear from all of that kind of group that they kind of just shun out any haters or anything in that circle. At what point do they stop do that? Professor, just drink water. Hey, you're not wrong. I have been upping my water content recently because that kidney stone. But if I come on here, I need some coffee, man. I need coffee if I'm gonna last. Can't wait for the junk mystery pack era. Catching up on comments. We're going to get out of here soon. No Bob Boozle tonight, huh? Ziggy stopped by. Good to see you, Ziggy. Reef the sea forever. Wemby. Yeah, I want to collect Wemby so bad. Just not worth it. Doesn't make sense. Too many of them. Oh, Collector's Dream stops by. Just a recap of the show. We went over Sports Card Nonsense. Sports Card Radio's terrible live yesterday. The numbers were way down from a month ago. They can't be happy about it. They don't have the same passion, the same fire, the same content, the same topics. They're going to continue. A lot of the regulars I see in their chat. I saw some of you guys there. That was fun. But a lot of regulars that weren't there yesterday, it definitely went downhill for them. We went over Ken Goldin's 1 of 1 that had to be taken down off Goldin Auction. We talked a bit about mystery packs. I don't see... This guy keeps emailing me, and I really like what he emails me. Just great stuff by Nate. Great stuff. But I don't buy into the repack, so I don't see his theory here coming true. I mean, up here he starts with 40% of group 1 is hobbyists at 60%, group 2 is 40% repackers. At this point, if it is, that's crazy, and I just don't see that lasting. I think that I just don't see repacks as being a sustainable, credible product in the long run. We looked a little bit over Sports Card Nonsense. Kabooms I don't like that Kaboom. Talked about a little more about Ken Goldin. Looked into what else we got here? Just more advertising. Yeah, I'll have baseball card collector, investor, dealer Chris Sewall. I'll have an interview with him on Monday. It'll be released probably Wednesday or Thursday. Outside of that, guys, I hope you have a great weekend. Thank you for always stopping by, keeping the chat going. It's always fun coming on here. I enjoy seeing Tom and Ziggy and Reef and Mike and Collector's Dream. I think Orlando. Oh, SDRG is here tonight. Jeff Wilson and Mike Rubin are the benefactors. And hey, they just need those crazy masks, no doubt, huh? That's a good comp. Don't give an allegiance to any company. I collect what I like, and I don't want it to lose me a ton of money. That's the other thing. Sure, collect what you like, but you're also not collecting stuff that's going to depreciate by half the value. GameStop's still trying to... Hey, that'll be an interesting story if that keeps happening, them trying to go after PSA. GameStop's doing its own thing. There's so many competitors right now in that space. I still rip, but it's gambling, total gamble, and probably worse odds in Vegas. Definitely worse odds than Vegas. And the other thing with Vegas, you just go to the cashier and get your money. I mean, you win, you go get your kind of this, you do it the other way. You got to go through a few steps. Now, if you're selling one card, sure, but if you continue to rip product and move it, it takes time, effort. Ziggy knows about mystery packs. Brian Leaf was at the show yesterday. Brian Leaf reached out to me on email asking me to come to his podcast. He's never hit me up since. I responded. I even waited in his goddamn line a half hour to shake his hand and say, hey, you have some credible things when you talk. You clearly know some stuff. But yeah, he's never reached back out. I think people are definitely avoid me. Professor brings out the best in chat. Chat's always fun in here, man. Chat is fun. I appreciate that, Ziggy, that I'm adding to the chat a little. Drink some water. Hey, I appreciate you, Reef. You're not wrong. Every morning I drink it. I get to work. I put in the liquid IV. I drink that. But you're right. My other friend was telling me all the coffee I drink, that actually negates water. with all the caffeine. So I do need more water. I do appreciate that. My voice is starting to go. Let's see. Might be worth the box. What else we got? Garbage. No doubt. Kaboom. Let's finish here.
Atlanta Shillbillies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports car HQ.
Case hits are overrated. Agree. Buy singles, yes.
Atlanta Shillbillies breaking every view. Cashing out the fake clout, bring the truth to the crew. Got a squad of millions just to pad his stats.
Yeah, Larry was the man, though. Larry was so... Oh, in that, you're right. In that card, he does kind of look like Scooby. In the card, let's put that back up. It is a Scooby-Doo inspired type variation. What's going on here? Shaggy? What is up with the hand? That's AI made this? Why does his hand look like that? I agree that case hits are overrated. In years to come, there's so many of them. Will all those guys stay excited about it? Is all that money going to keep moving there? The whole thing's weird. I mean, it's just the whole thing is weird. Let me just finish and checking out chat. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for being here. Dom D, good to see you. Card is ugly. Annoy, always a good commenter. What's he got to say? It's always a millionaire scamming the card. Commoners from their money. Yeah, and they're doing it pretty good right now. You guys are agreeing with me. It's a bubble bursting. Yeah, she meant Shaggy. I agree with that. It does. Jeremy Lee, that's his name. Not a fan. Can we find him on social media? I know I always say end there. I just like it's fun being here with you guys. What is this thing called? Sports Card Madness? Sports Card Madness. I think that's Jeremy Lee. 5,000 subs. They basically have identical sub count. No, this is Boston Card Hunter. Okay. I have a feeling if I type in Jeremy Lee, he's not going to pop up. Sports Card Live. Not a fan. I remember he had Brian Lee, CEO of Arena Club, on right after I did that video that popped off. He didn't ask him one hard question. He didn't ask him nothing. We see right through you. Apex Collecting and Frothy Markets. A new high. Net worth collectors. 14 likes. 7,000. Yeah. So Sports Card Data, maybe I shouldn't say this. He said something bad about him at the National or something, and he had to go apologize. And he says Jeremy does this for a living. So that's where we're at. I mean, everyone's so sensitive. Everyone can't say nothing about anything. No one can tell the truth. It's just a little inner circle. I mean, that's ridiculous. You have to go say sorry to the guy. I mean, don't take it so personal. Ziggy said some stuff about me. Michael said some stuff about me. Why are we taking it so personal?
Slabbed into the new fancy PSA holder.
Love the card. Jesus, a 10? What is this? A 1? The only one is, oh my God. And then of course, this is live right now. Are we live right now with him? 86 watching. Okay. We are live right now, just like this. What do we got about this? No, we have less. He's got more. Good job, Jeremy.
So right away, you can see corners. Corners and edges are fine. You know, you've got the rough cut, which doesn't bother me at all. Corners look to be okay, but I don't know if those...
I don't know. He's already lost me in 10 seconds. I'm over it. And look at the top. REA Sport. This is where he makes his money. He has 85 people in here, but he's making a lot more money than me. I make nothing off this. Alive pays me $1.50. But because at the top he has National, Card Ladder, 90 auctions, this one, here's another ad, here's another ad, here's another ad. This isn't out of the goodness of his heart. Upper Deck, I would assume all these companies up top paid to be there for his 86, 96 now watching. Maybe a couple of you moved over there. Sports Card Expo. What is the S? I don't know. It looks like Cash App. It's not. Fanatics Collect, REA. It's all there. So he's getting paid to go live with these few viewers, and all these companies on top are giving him a little money. Guys, it's an hour 12. I've been saying I only got a little in me the rest of the way. That's all I got. Professor Sports Cards or Sports Card Professional. I can't decide. Sports Card Professor or Sports Card Professional. Sports Card Professor is taken by somebody. So I don't know if you're looking for a word. Bowl. I bought his rookie card for $10, graded. I got all those NBA rookie cards. Bro, you are the salty cracker of Sports Card Radio content, and I love it. Hey, I think that's me. Is that the salty cracker of Sports Card Radio? You are the salty cracker of Sports Card Radio content. Oh, I love it. Vibes. I spent all my money. Good for you. No, you didn't. No, you're the best prospect in the league, and I know you did not. The chat keeps me here. The chat is the best. Dirty Dom. Oh, no, please no. Dirty Dom.
In the supposed rules. Atlanta Shillbillies, yeah, we run this HQ. Sports car
Yes, let's do a trivia night Wednesday. When I hop off right now, I'll create the live for Wednesday. I said I'd do one the last Wednesday of the month. Does trade a little work on my end. It's not quite as chill as these, but it's still a lot of fun. Yes, I will host a trivia night Wednesday. I got to come up with a card to give away. Don't know what yet. I'll figure that out. And I'll host a trivia night Wednesday. Who listens to financial advice from Jeff, right? I mean, who listens to any advice from Jeff at this point? Professor needs like. I appreciate that. Mark, the Silver Shark, Orlando. How are Tua rookie cards doing these days? Why not? I can't imagine good, but these quarterbacks that if they're currently playing, they're all overpriced. And then once they leave the league, their price falls tremendously. Tua, well, that says, I don't like this. I never trust this, but that's just from 2023 to now. His 2020 Prism PSA 10 is currently selling for $22. Jesus Christ. You know, this was a $100, $200 card at one point. Today, there's 3,700 of them sold for $22. Let's take a look at the chart. The last 2 years. 2 years ago, was selling for 100 at the top. And a year ago, more like 43. And today, more like 20. And tomorrow, more like 15. And after his career, more like 10. What's the silver go for? 208. There's barely any of these. I like the 208. Last sold for 217 and just way down. This card was sold for almost $1,000 2 years ago. A year ago, there was a sale for $500, and today we're at 217. You know, people wake up. People do wake up. They see this happen. They see their single price. All the analytics I see is the market's not doing as hot as they leave you to believe. Damn, I cannot catch up to comments. I'm going to scroll all the way down to see the last comment. Jesus Christ. All right. Chat. Jeez. My goodness. Put some advertisers on your stream. Hit the likes. Didn't Tua suffer a lot of concussions? Yes. He probably shouldn't even be playing anymore, but he needs the money. He wants the money. Yeah, some really bad ones too. Hard to watch. All right, gentlemen. We did an hour, 15 minutes. I'm going to go chill with my niece, brother-in-law downstairs. Thanks for hopping on. Have a great weekend. And, I'll see you guys soon. I want to put a better thumbnail. Sometimes it uses this as the thumbnail. Where's that one? I want this. I don't know if it'll use it as the thumbnail, but this is what I want if I could pick. Have a great night, and we'll do that one. Tennessee Coupon or you too. Paul showed up. Paul, have a good night. And, yeah, guys, see you soon.